Hey beauties, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Winnie. In today's video we are going to be learning how to create this structured sleeve. Trust me, it is very easy to make, and I have made it beginners friendly. So if this is what you would love to learn, keep on watching, like my videos, share with your family and friends, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out anytime I upload a new tutorial. I also made a tutorial recently on how to attach this ready-made collar. Is on the channel, you can check that out. Alright, without too much talking, let's get to the honey of the video. Let's go. I love you. Hey beauty, welcome to my channel. For this sleeve, you are going to be needing just your bicep measurement and the length of your sleeve. You don't want it to be too long. Alright, so I've measured out my bicep measurement, and that is a straight line that you can see right here. My bicep measurement was 16 inches for this client, divided by 2, 8 inches. So I added 2 inches allowance to that, so that is about 10 inches. And then from the upper part I came downwards by 4 inches. That's for the puff. So what I'm doing now is to create my sleeve curve first before I now attach it to the curved part to connect with the sleeve. Alright, so once that is done, we are basically done. The next thing is to take my pattern master and use it to create a kind of curve at the down part like this. The length of this sleeve is about 12 inches and it's going to stop at the elbow area. Just at the elbow area, it's not going to go more than that. If you want it to be longer, you can make yours longer. So once that was done, I cut it out, and then I am going to pick my main fabric, and I'm going to be using this pattern to cut out my main fabric. You know, I like to go straight to the point, so there's no need to be, just playing hanky-panky on this tutorial. This is the best way, this is the easiest way to go about it. So I'm just going to place my pattern paper on it right now, and then I'm going to cut. You don't need to add any allowance to this. We already added all our allowances on paper, so we don't need any more allowances. Just cut it the way as it is. And once that was done, I notched the center. So you can use two types of interfacing for this. There is one which is called the crinoline mesh, and that is what I'm bringing out right now. And there's another one that is the collar stay. The collar stay is very hard and stiff. You can use either one, but I prefer to use my crinoline mesh because after you wash it, it's still going to stay in place. It is not going to go ahead and soften off after multiple washing, just like the collar stay. But any one that you have is fine. You can use your collar stay, you can use your art stay, or you can use the crinoline mesh, but I prefer to work with the crinoline mesh. So I'm going to place my main fabric on top of it like so, and then I'm going to cut it out like that. So I'm going to be cutting it out just exactly as it is, like so. And then the next thing I'm going to do is to also cut out a lining for this. You have to make your work neat, and it's going to be needing a lining. So I'm placing it on top of the lining right now, and then I'm just going to cut it out. If you are new to my channel, you are welcome to the channel of beautiful people. On here we do everything DIY, everything about fashion. That is what we do here. Everything about garment making, from beading to different tutorials that you will love. So if you enjoy this channel, please subscribe before you go. Like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out anytime I upload another tutorial. Thank you. So this sleeve is actually a two-step. Alright, so I'm trying to create the other step. So what I'm doing is that after marking my bicep measurement divided by 2 plus 2 inches, I went ahead to come down by the 4 inches for the puff, and I also went ahead to mark out the length of 7 inches for the sleeve. That is because the first one is longer than the second one, so I just deducted 3 inches from the shorter one so that it can, sit on each other and can look like a step. So that is basically what I'm doing. But for this one, I'm not going to be adding any interfacing. I'm just going to be using lining. So by the time I place it on top of the one that is having an interfacing, it's still going to stand properly. All right. So once I was done doing that, I've turned that one with lining. So the next thing I want to do is to cut my crinoline mesh all around. I'm cutting out 1/2 inch all around it because I don't want it to poke the client when she wears it, because this thing, it can choke somebody and by the time the person will be wearing it, it will look as if the person will be like, oh no, I'm so uncomfortable, I can't wear this. So if you don't want that, just remove all this half inch all around it so that it doesn't get to the point where you stitch it around the armhole and it's going to be poking the client. So once that is done, place it on top of it, place your lining on it and stitch everything together. So once I was done stitching, my phone battery was low at this point, so I placed the smaller one on top of the longer one and I created pleats on it and attached it to my armhole. And voila, this was how it looked. Trust me, it looked so beautiful on my client. I really loved the way it sat on her. If this video was helpful, let me know in the comment section. Until I see you in the next one, I want you to know that I love you and I care. Bye. Papa.